Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're talking about some big news coming out of the LCS and also a little bit of drama to go along with it. This story and this video really does have a little bit of everything, but we're mostly talking about Golden Guardians today, and obviously I know Golden Guardians isn't the most exciting team in the world. It's not the spiciest stuff. Most people don't usually care a ton about what's going on with Golden Guardians, but I think this is big news that has potentially a lot of implications on a lot of different players the rest of the season and even heading into the offseason. So hopefully you guys do give this video a chance. I know I'm going out on a limb a little bit here, but I think this will be interesting. So what we had first was this, not this one. We'll get to this one in a second. We had this from LCS Eevee, where he said sources, dude, I'm like losing my voice. I don't know why. I can't talk all of a sudden. I don't, my throat doesn't hurt or anything, but my voice keeps cracking. Sources, Leader will be playing LCS and a Blaze Olive will be playing Academy. He also goes on to say that Prismal will also be playing LCS. Now, Prismal is the former Prismal is the former Academy AD carry. I want to say he's played on like 100 Thieves. I know he's played on a couple different teams, but he was actually a pretty highly sought after AD carry prospect. He's actually recently role swapped to support. So this would not be Prismal coming in for Stixxay. This would be Prismal coming in for Olay. And if this is true with Leader coming into the LCS and a Blaze Olive going to Academy, they would have to put Prismal in because obviously you can only have 3 imports. And you assume River's going to play because he's a new guy that they just bought out. They just paid for him. They just signed him. They got him over to the team. And even if River doesn't play, Pride Stalker would be your jungler, and he's an import. And if Leader comes in, that's your 2 imports. You would need a native or resident support, and obviously that's got to be Prismal because Olay, the rumors are that he's working on his green card. Maybe he's going to be a resident soon. Probably not until 2023, considering there's only 2 weeks left in the regular season. But as of today, according to the Global Contract Database, Olay is still an import. So yeah, you know, things kind of start to get crazy, things start to get spicy, and then this is, I don't know, just funny. It's always weird seeing these comment threads of like, okay, here's a guy that I muted, I don't know, based LPL enjoyer, and then here's a guy that blocked me, and then another guy I muted, and it's like NA lover 172, like who even is this guy? I have no idea who he is. I don't know, we're always just blocked and muted, or I'm muting some random people. Like Twitter is just such a, I don't know, toxic wasteland, but it's super, super funny, especially seeing the people you get blocked by who you don't even know who they are, you've never interacted with them, anything like that. But I don't know, hopefully NA lover 172 is out there doing okay. But back to what we're talking about. Leader has been rumored to be coming to the LCS for quite some time. I think there was at first some visa issues of him even getting to the United States. From what I've heard, it sounds like since he got to the United States, he's been doing pretty good in Academy. He's been popping off a little bit. And obviously, Golden Guardians went and got him for a reason. They didn't sign Leader to be like an Academy player, to develop him, anything like that. It's either, Leader's been in the LEC, I think, multiple different times. He's never really been amazing, but some people think he's exciting. Some people think he could be good. Maybe some people think Vitality held him back. Maybe some people thought he did okay. Who knows for sure? Obviously, Vitality's kind of been their own mess over the past couple of years. And just in general, some people think, hey, he would be an upgrade over Blaze Olive, or he wouldn't, or whatever. But I do think that they were bringing Leader over to play him at some point. I don't think they were bringing Leader over for him to not play. Now, obviously, most people suspected that Leader was coming over because apparently he's friends or has some kind of relationship with Pride Stalker. So a lot of people were assuming, and I think that like came from Travis Gafford saying he interviewed a Blaze Olive like, hey, you know, they have Pride Stalker, his friend Leader, they brought them both over. Are you worried about losing your job, anything like that? And Blaze Olive said, no, I'm not worried. Like, they haven't said anything to me. I think I'm playing pretty well. I think I'm the starter. Like, whatever. We got Leader. He's a good player. He's probably going to help the team. We'll see what happens. So many people expected to get the Leader and Pride Stalker combo after Olay got his green card. So then that was going to be their 2 imports with, Licorice and then Stixxay and then Olay being a resident. But obviously that's not what happened. Maybe Olay's green card's taken longer, or maybe they think Leader's just good and they don't need to pair him with Pride Stalker. Obviously this was maybe before they thought River was going to be an option or anything like that. I don't know for sure. This ultimately led to this, where I tweet out, Blaze Olive is playing Academy, seems to confirm plus Leader minus a Blaze. Also, Prismal appears to be going to LCS because you can see here the support is hustling. The support is not, I'm covering up a little bit, but the support is hustling. The support is not Prismal, obviously, but we have Concept, Acadian, a Blaze Olive, a Ray, and Hustlin. So Blaze Olive is going down to Academy, but what you don't see here is Ole in Academy, and I was like, okay, hey, what's going on? Why isn't Ole playing in Academy? Also, Pride Stalker's not playing in Academy. So Golden Guardians has this really weird kind of, I don't even know what the heck's going on all of a sudden. It turns out Hustlin is actually their like support positional coach. I didn't know this, but I think Hustlin played in the ERLs maybe last year or the year before that or something like that. And I guess he's just filling in. I don't know if this is because Prismal is up playing LCS and scrimming with the team and everything, and either Pride Soccer or Ole or both can't go down due to import restrictions. Because like I think between LCS and Academy, you can only have 3 total imports. Obviously, right now with Leader and River, Golden Guardians would only have 2, so I think one of those 2 guys could go down to Academy and play. I don't know. There was a random rumor tweet, whatever I saw, that said maybe, or they think Prismal's having like health issues, like maybe he's sick or something like that, which would mean, hey, what's Golden Guardians going to do this weekend then? I don't know for sure. This whole story just starts to get really, really weird, but the main point being Blaze Olive is playing in Academy, which means most likely Leader is going to be playing in the LCS, which is pretty interesting because, again, this guy at some points has been very, very good in the ERLs. At some points in his career, he's been very, very hyped up as a prospect. And obviously people will say, hey, he didn't necessarily work out in the LEC, but the LEC is better than the LCS. LEC mid lane pool is better than the LCS, whatever. He's going to be an upgrade over a Blaze Olive. This is going to be a good move for the team. And I don't know. We're going to find out. Either way, Golden Guardians has 5 games left in the regular season. They're not going to Worlds. Maybe they make playoffs. Maybe they don't. Who really cares? So using these last 5 games to see what they have in Leader, to see how Blaze Olive responds going down to Academy, seeing how all this goes, I think overall should be a fine move. Now, I do want to see what they're going to do with the rest of the team. Are they going to hold on to Pride Soccer? Are they going to get rid of Pride Soccer? What's going on with Ole? Is he going to go down and play Academy? Is he going to come back up? If Ole does get his green card, is he going to play? Do they think Prismal's maybe their support for the future? I don't know. There's still so many unanswered questions, and I don't know exactly what's going to be going on this weekend. But yeah, so in this game, Blaze Olive did play against EG Prodigies. This is Proving Grounds. And yeah, he did pretty good the first game, 5-2-6 on the Ahri, and then Blaze Olive going 9-3-12 on his year in the second game. I do think Blaze Olive has been good for Golden Guardians this year. I don't think he's been amazing, but Golden Guardians has obviously been a bad team, and I think that can make your players look a little bit worse sometimes. Overall, I think Blaze Olive is an LCS caliber mid laner. I think he's a top 10 mid in the LCS. I think he should be in the league. I don't think he should be in Academy. I think he's too good for Academy. You can't really say you saw that here because this is EG Prodigies. This is their amateur team, so yes, he should be better than amateur players, even if he is an Academy level player. But yeah, he went down and stomped. Obviously, there was some people a little bit upset about this. Peter Dunn said, so is Leader playing LCS this weekend, or are GGS so afraid of EG Prodigies that they moved down to Blaze Olive just to play us in Proving Grounds? Must have missed the announcements. And then somebody said, hey, is this because of import limits? He said, I'm pretty sure that Leader and Prismal will be replacing a Blaze Olive and Ole this weekend, but it's very strange not to make an announcement for your LCS mid starts playing in the NA version of EU Masters. Somebody asked him, do you think they're going to play with Pride Soccer or River? He said, River probably, no idea. Didn't even know River Leader wasn't playing until late last night. So yeah, I mean, Peter Dunn's kind of confirming some of this stuff, but also saying he doesn't know what's going on. So this is the drama and stuff. He's obviously a little bit upset that all of a sudden his amateur team is having to play against an LCS mid laner at the last minute in Proving Grounds, a guy who didn't play with them the whole season. Raz chimes in. He says the roster with Leader plus Prismal looked really good 2-0 CLG last week, especially off Leader's arrival. The further roster instability, losing Leader plus Hustlin, playing competitively after how long hiatus, didn't make Golden Guardians better. Demonte comes in, he said, nah bro, GG just put their mid into Smurf and headshot Evil Genius's dirty tactics, which this thread just, kind of became hilarious, wild, weird, whatever you want to call it. And then Peter Dunn doubled down. He said, very unimpressed with GGS dropping a Blaze Olive, their LCS mid, down to Academy to play Proving Ground plans with no formal announcement and less than 24 hours notice. However, there's nothing in the rules against it. Undeniably made the difference today. He did go on to say that he's proud of what EGP achieved this split. Multiple players with no competitive experience coming in and put up a strong performance despite the final disappointing result. Looking forward to watching their progress in the coming years, which overall I think is a cool statement, standing up for his players, also standing up for what is a weird system. Yes, it is weird that you can, send down a play. I don't think GG did it to win a Proving Grounds game or anything like that. That would be absolutely bizarre. That would make no sense. And if they did that, that is pretty disgusting, but I don't think they did. I'm sure they just want to start leader. I'm sure they want to play leader. And honestly, if Golden Guardians Academy had leader, I think things probably go the same, because is Blaze Olive way better than leader? Like, no, like leader might be better than him. Blaze Olive might be a little bit better than him, but either way, I think they're comparable players. They're in the same ballpark. So I get why Peter Dunne's mad. Either way, Blaze Olive has actually been scrimming LCS teams and playing LCS the whole year, which leader has not. So Blaze Olive is probably in better form at this point, but I guess we're going to find out. If leader pops off this weekend, then, this whole argument gets a little bit hazy. But, yeah, I don't know. Is Pride Soccer going to play with leader this weekend? Is River going to play with leader this weekend? Is leader going to pop off? Is he going to win the job from Blaze Olive? If Blaze Olive is done with Golden Guardians, where's Blaze Olive going to be next year? I don't know. There's so many questions, a little drama, a little controversy coming in, but it does look like Blaze Olive has been sent down to Academy, which I'm sure he's going to finish the split with the team there. And it looks like leader is going to come up and play the last 5 games and maybe even the playoffs for Golden Guardians as well. So this should be an interesting time for him, maybe to win the Golden Guardians starting job for the future, maybe to audition for his next LCS or LEC team, or maybe this will kind of be his last shot at competitive if he kind of sucks. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But pretty much it for this video today, guys. Let me drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about anything we talked about in this video today. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.